All right, day 10. Um, didn't really feel like talking to the camera too much today, so I didn't. It's almost the end of the day now. And it's crazy, this process, though, because, like, very similar to the meditation retreat that I went to. Um, like, all these old memories and stuff are coming up. And people that I haven't thought about in years, they're coming to mind all of a sudden. Sometimes it'll happen when I'm drumming. Sometimes it's like in between when I'm going to the bathroom or whatever. Um, yeah, so I'm guessing that what's happening is it's kind of like cleaning out the attic, my mental attic. Just going in and with all these memories and some of the stuff kind of, maybe it's like unresolved issues that I didn't know how to deal with at the time, and so I maybe acted poorly, or didn't handle the situation as well as I would have liked to, or with the where I'm at now, I can see a little clearer and know that it wasn't that big of a deal, or whatever. Um, so I'm kind of able to put certain things to rest. So that definitely feels good. Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing how hard it is to make things easy. Just trying to play a very simple beat and just be easy with it, and it just even though I'm trying to make that my focus, it still slips away, and then I find myself, like tension, and I'm not breathing deeply, and all of that stuff. So, yeah, just I guess that's why it's good that I have another 30 days here. So, yeah, I'm about a quarter of the way done, 25%. So another 75 to go. So, yeah, man, it's up and it's down. I feel good sometimes. I feel like I really accomplished something, and then the very next practice session that I have is it's like really rough and almost frustrating, and yeah, just up and down. End of day 10, quarter of the way through. Yeah, been cool. So today was the third day of no machines, no click tracks or metronomes or anything, and I could definitely see how it's something that I need to go through. I'm realizing how I had been using the clicks and stuff as a crutch, because there's certain things that I'm able to do when I can hear the click or the machine generating the quarter note for me. And there's certain things that I can do. I can just listen to it and sort of lean on it a little bit, and I can play these syncopations, and I'm fairly in time. But then when that's taken away, and I've been aware of this for a while, that there's this kind of like fear because I'm not comfortable. I'm not, like those ideas are there, but I can't execute them because I haven't done like what I'm doing now. So it's really humbling because I'm really having to take stuff just super slow, just so that I can get it right and really make it feel right and do it effortlessly. You just have to do it real slow for long periods of time, and then tearing myself down so that I can build myself back up, basically. But it's good, man. That's what needed to happen. It's exposing my weaknesses, which is, what this is about. I think, there's a lot of people that I tell about this, and they think, oh, that sounds awesome, because, you'd just be like jamming the whole time or whatever. But It's really not that. I mean, I have jam moments and stuff, but it's really tearing myself down as a musician, and tearing everything apart and re-examining things, and is this really working like I wanted it to, and all of that. So it's rough in some ways, because you gotta look at it again and see if and see all the ugly spots and all the weaknesses and everything. So yeah, but I think it's going to change me as a drummer, if not as a person. Um, there's some I noticed that there's some frustration, if I'm honest with myself. Um, there's some hopes that I had that I would be able to achieve this, like meditative state while I'm playing. Because I meditated and I know how to achieve that state there, and then with drumming, I'm kind of attempting it, and at certain points I can kind of do it, but there's another concept that Mickey Hart has. He talks about it in his book that's called entrainment. It's this idea where if a group of musicians are playing together and they're really just playing in such a way that they're all playing exactly the same thing over and over and over and over again, much like a meditation mantra or something, then after about 15 minutes or so, everybody, their minds become entrained and their brain waves get in sync, and then all of a sudden it's like this groove or this music that everybody's making together suddenly takes on a different form of it being one big cohesive unit, and everybody feels this kind of shift and this like lift. So I read about that years ago, and then had decided to try it in my playing. And when I would practice with the metronome, I would just kind of play the same beat over and over and over again, and not too many times, but sometimes I would get to this point to where it would kind of be this meditative thing, and I would really kind of feel my inner space open up when I was playing, when I just remained focused. And so I'm even been curious as to, okay, well, can I attain that if it's just me playing the same rhythm over and over again without a click track there, without anything to play along with. But so far haven't been able to. So there's a little bit of frustration with that, but it's like one of those things I have to drop the expectation so that detach from the results, and only then is it possible. It's one of the teachings of meditation. So yeah, heavy stuff. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, guess that's it. See you tomorrow.